Hey guys, what's up? My name is Mike Wada, and I'm here to give some of the updates concerning 5G. And 5G is one of the powerful internet technology that is trending at the moment. And 5G is actually making every business easier. And 5G actually is superpower, and it's reliable, trusty. You can use 5G, and you're just like will be like, oh wow, I'm so excited. you know 5G is more than anything behind, okay, like the 4G, like the 3G, the 2G, and so on and so on. So 5G actually stand for fifth generation, and 4G. So we've got 5G, 4G, 3G, and so on and so forth. Okay, so in this video, I just want to give you some of updates about the 5G, which is the most talked about the technology of connections that can speed up your phones and everything else that you just want to use, and it uses 5G. So 5G actually is a new network technology in which it uses a simple mechanism that requires that in the area being deployed, it must use some of the small towers, okay? The small towers that can actually be mounted on the electrical poles or on buildings on top and so on, okay? The 5G internet technology, or rather the network technology, is actually making a lot more easier than 5G, because some of the differences that existed or that still exist between 5G and 4G is that 5G has got a higher frequency, therefore it travels faster. So if you are using a device that uses 5G, then you find that it's gonna put data within a millisecond. It's gonna download within seconds, okay? You find that maybe you want to download a 2-hour movie, you just download that movie in less a minute or seconds, okay? But where you use 4G, it's gonna take maybe 5 minutes plus, or 10 minutes, and so on, depending on what network you're using, okay? So 5G is actually superpower, and I think you should be able to use 5G, because it's gonna make, if you are involved in an online business, if you're involved in providing networks to the people of your area, you have to actually start using 5G. But actually, I believe the phone, you can buy a 5G phone. Yeah, so yeah, you know what I'm saying. So 5G actually it's not just about phones, okay? It's not just about networks, okay? 5G can be used in self-driving cars. 5G can be used in airplanes. 5G can be used in computers, and anywhere where it requires faster pulling of data, okay? You need to use this technology, because it's more faster, and super. So yeah, so that's about 5G. Now you understand that 5G actually is mostly trending between the two major countries that we know, like the United States, the China, and probably North Korea, South Korea, and Japan. These people, they're trying to figure out and implement the 5G, so that they just have this, we just have access to as many data as we want, okay? Yeah, so why is 5G so reliable, so faster? Now 5G actually uses some simple technology, okay? 5G actually needs a lot more of these antennas that needs to be connected on together with, maybe for reduction of cost. Maybe you can just plug them to the electrical poles, and then you put the tower there, like a small tower. And also the 5G, you can build higher, much higher towers that can be used to interconnect these electronic devices. Yeah, so the 5G uses a technology simply called the millimeter waves. Okay, now the millimeter waves is a wave that uses produces a small frequency. Okay, that can interconnect to the other machine or anything using 5G. But if that device is actually not capable of reaching where that device is, then it's not gonna just connect, or it's gonna have difficulties. And on top of that, you have to make sure that when you're using 5G, you use a phone that also has got 5G. Okay, yeah, so that's what you need. And you have to understand that 5G has got a high frequency than 4G, so it's very faster. Maybe the speed can be 20 gigabytes per second. So you see how fast it is. So it can actually generate the amount 20 gigabytes or 20 gigabytes of data. Okay, yeah, so you need to understand that data actually is in form of bits. That is a 0 and 1. That is what the computer understand. So it can be able to send and receive data or download at the speed of 20 megabytes. So there is a large difference even between the 4G, because the 4G only is the speed, or is on about 10 to 20 megabits per second, which is very, very a small number, and it cannot even cannot even be closer to the 5G. So that's it. The 5G uses a technology called the millimeter waves. The millimeter waves actually uses covers actually a small area range, some kind of military base area. Military bases are small areas, okay, in which you put up these towers and you're able to send information and transfer data using some laptops, computers, and phones, okay, and other electronic devices. So with all that being said, in conclusion, is that 5G has got some of the effects that you need to understand. It causes cancer because this 5G technology uses the waves to send the waves which is a media in which data is transferred and so on. Okay, yeah, so you'll find that these waves are of radiation, okay, attributes, and once you expose yourself to this much waves, the frequencies that is being made by these devices, they are in form of waves, and you find that they are penetrating through your body, and they might even cause some of the hazards to your body. And you need to understand that, so that you are able to see that if I'm exposed for so much time, then I'll be able to be actually exposed to so much radiation. Okay, so 5G is actually a military weapon. You need to understand that. Okay, anything to do with radiation, anything to do with frequencies, something that is of military origin can impact your life negatively, and you see yourself becoming paralyzed, and that's it, and you're done. That's you are paralyzed for the rest of your life, and so on and so forth. So guys, with all that being said, I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you're able to receive any information, any video concerning technology, and anything that I'll just post on this channel. Okay, it's bye bye. I love your faces, and I'll see you in the next video.